best of the week.
As we do each week, we start off the show and celebrating the past 7 days in the world of football or sports, and we look at the best of the week. And Sean, let's go ahead and look back over the past week. What was your best this past week?
Well, I'm an NFL guy on this segment. I like to pick the best of the NFL, and there were some good finalists. I give a shout out to Devon's Dolphins. I like to give a shout out to them as one of my finalists. Also had Matt Stafford as a finalist, who just continues to tear things up. But my best of the week comes from college football, and it's not from a school that you would typically expect me to pick. But I have to go with the USC Trojans special teams, who, in the midst of a must-needed drive on a 4th and 10, pulled a fake punt, complete for a gain of 10 yards that extends the drive, ends up leading to a touchdown that helps them win a game. And they find out the post-play that the number 80 that they assumed was the punter, number 80, was actually third-string quarterback. They thought it was punter Sam Johnson. It was Sam Heward, their third-string quarterback, who also was listed as number 80 in the game, took the punt. No one any wiser. Throws a dime 20 yards downfield to a breaking receiver for the sidelines. And they're even making comments on the thing like, wow, that's a heck of a throw for a punter. And they're like, it's not him. And it's like, it's a whole thing.
What the fuck happened?
And the beauty to me is that this thing was set up weeks ago. Like they had the play designed 3 weeks. Like for 3 weeks, this kid's been wearing number 80, and so has the punter, and they just never had an opportunity to use it.
What the fuck just happened?
And the fact that you're just like, well, we're just gonna keep this rolling. At some point, this is gonna work. You're gonna wear 80 now, and he's like, all right.
Well, BYU's quarterback wears 47, so why not?
Yeah, why not? But yeah, and it was just one of those. It's just one of those fun. There was a couple other ones I couldn't dare pick. Clemson running a fake extra point, or there was another big fake punt this weekend. So a lot of fun college football trickery, but I think it was the planning ahead and the follow through. Now I did hear a rules analyst say,
good for you.
A rules analyst said that it probably should not have been allowed.
It's probably I think it's bad for him, and I think the Big Ten is.
I guess the deception worked, but the controversy was Mike Perea of the analyst said it as part of the NCAA's unfair tactics rule. That essentially, I guess, part of it is that a player can't wear the same. Two players playing the same position can't wear the same number. So normally it's not a big deal, but as soon as he entered the game as a punter and a different player, it should have been disallowed.
Gotcha.
I mean, the other team didn't have any problem with it. The officiating crew probably just didn't catch it.
No, and I think that's probably what it is. And now I think officials, at least in the Big Ten, will probably be looking for that a little bit more. At least,
but it's under investigation, I guess. I don't know what the ultimate.
What are you gonna do? Fine them?
Right.
Like, you're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna take the win away or anything like that. But yeah, I think there are some of those rules about the numbers. But yeah, definite trickeration on USC's
It was fun.
part.
It was fun. Way to go, Trojans! One time, I'm going to say it.
Got to do it in a desperate moment against an unranked team, but nonetheless, good for you.
Good for you.
USC. Mike checking in with us. He says, good evening and go Broncos. As they continue to
the Denver Broncos
continue to do things. Devin, best of the week. He said his Dolphins pulling up an upset beating the Bills. It sucks that he couldn't watch it, but hey, it's always better to not see an upset than see a loss, is the way I always look at that. My honorable mention, since you threw one of those out there, the New England Patriots doubling their win total from a year ago.
And it looks impressive.
Improving to 8-2, furthering their AFC East lead again with that upset of the Buffalo Bills by the Dolphins. And yeah, they are doing it. They are playing extremely well and not looking back.
And Travion Henderson woke up.
Sure did. Mike says his best of the week, Texas Tech, putting belt to ass on BYU. Yeah, certainly did. And we'll talk about that possibly in a little bit. But Texas Tech getting a little cocky there. The Red Raiders are. Their head coach making some comments directed at an independent team. We'll leave it at that. But some questionable choice there, but they did get the big win this past weekend. But my best of the week, and Jordan hit the nail on the head there in the comments as well. Omar Cooper Jr.'s catch from Mendoza in the back of the end zone, just one of the best. Now, granted, that wouldn't be a catch in the NFL, but it is a catch in college to complete the comeback win for Indiana at Penn State this past Saturday.
I saw some takes that he may have had both toes in on that catch.
It was close. I don't think there was a definitive angle.
I know there's a photo of him stretching both feet, and it's a very impressive display of physical ability. Holy smokes.
Good on the official. Like we've certainly given our complaints about officiating at times over the years on this show. But I don't know the name of the official, but the back judge was right on the spot, called it a touchdown on the field, which was the right call, made it easier to uphold the call. I think it would have been overturned had it been ruled incomplete. Because
I've seen shots of the one toe touching for sure, and I don't know how you would have not seen it.
Yeah, like it would have been overturned if it was called incomplete, but good on him for getting the call right. And I know a lot of people, and we'll certainly probably touch on it a little bit in the rankings segment coming up here in a second, but a lot of people wanted to dog on Indiana, and you can if you want. It didn't necessarily surprise me that Penn State at home, coming off of the loss at Ohio State, refused to get embarrassed on their home field by Indiana. In what we tend to forget, but coaching decisions and injuries and things like that, there is a lot of talent, especially on the defensive side.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
For Penn State, so they refused.
And behind the quarterback, their running backs and wide receivers. I mean, they're good players, man. I mean, they're not slouches by any means.
No, so they put up a fight. Indiana gets the win there. But another good week.
That kid's going to get a couple looks from some NFL scouts in the offseason. The way that body stretched and moved midair, that's something that's hard to teach. You can try. But man, that kind of body control is unreal.
Yeah, it absolutely is. So he got the job done in a very critical moment for the Hoosiers there. But let's close the book on the best of the week. Another good week in the world of football, Sean.